Hi, welcome back to Mr. Lamb Science Corner. Today we're going to do a math game. It's called Random Coin Game. And you notice here I have not coins, but I have my little things from the Dollar Tree. But basically anything can work. And the coins can be different sizes. You can use all pennies. You can have pennies, nickels, dimes. Whatever, poker chips, pretty basic. So I wanted to use these because I have them handy. The game itself is really simple. Two people. The first person can take 1, 2, 3, or 4 pieces. Person number 2 can take 1, 2, 3, or 4 pieces. Okay? Then, of course, beforehand, you need to decide whether the person taking the last coin is the loser, which is the normal game, or is the winner. It doesn't really matter. Again, you have to communicate and say, this is what you're going to do. And every once in a while, you want to, with agreement, to switch it up and say, okay, we've been playing the last person is the loser, now the last person is the winner. Just to make it different. There's nothing magical about 15 either in terms of the coins. You could make it 16 because that changes things. Okay? And so anyway, player number 1, player number 2, and if the person taking the last coin is the loser, then if the person number 1 takes 4, that's 5, takes 4, then what I'm going to do is person number 2, I'm going to take 2, and then person number 1 loses. Okay? If we want to stretch it out a little bit, maybe the first person takes 2, and the second person takes 3, because you can take 1 up to 4 pieces, doesn't matter. And so this guy goes like, well, I'm going to take 4, and this guy goes 1, and so this guy goes 4, and now number 2 loses. Okay? So as you can see, it's a very fast game. Everybody can learn it. It's a game that you could play against your student. You could do this. It takes almost no time to set up. Like I said, the game starts with 15. If you want to make it 20, I'll never know. I won't tell anyway. So there's lots of different variations. If someone wants to get in and really research it, there is a website, more than one website on the internet that explains the theory behind it and a winning strategy. That's why I'd say you may want to change it up a little bit, because someone may go like, well, I'll make sure I always beat the teacher, and then find out what the winning strategy is, whether you start or whether you're the second person. And so if you start losing on a regular basis, throw in an extra piece, and then we'll see what happens. Or like I said, say, wait a minute, let's play to where the person wins if they're the last one. So there's lots of variations that you can do with this. So it'll keep it fresh, and these kids who get on the internet all the time will realize that sometimes getting on the internet is good, and other times you may have to think a little bit. Okay? Thank you very much. Goodbye.